Hey guys, it's Siobhan with ToKittyandBeyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing readings for the month of October. This is for Gemini. That's Gemini Sun, Moon, or Rising, as well as Venus. Let's get into it. I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot by Barbara Moore and the Rider-Waite as a clarifier. I'm using a spread today of 9 cards. Everything from your current self to advice and encouragement from Spirit. And I'm going to shuffle these all up and we'll get into the reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, a monthly reading, a love reading, career reading, anything like that, and or a personal Reiki session with me to help get you cleared and on your path in alignment, then let me know. All of the information is in the description box below. So when I was tuning into your guys' energy, I was feeling a lot of heart chakra activation. I felt somebody touch my right arm, and then they said that there's a lot of assistance, like you're very assisted this month. And I got the term abundance abounds is what they told me. Abundance abounds. So we'll see what comes up for Gemini this month. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to everybody. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, time is fluid, so this may not be just for the month of October. It may have some past influences or some influences ahead of that. This is general energy, okay? So let's get into it. The current theme for Gemini is the Six of Wands. Or sorry, that's the current self. Current self for Gemini in October is the Six of Wands in reverse. The theme of the month for Gemini it is that one, okay. Two of Cups, beautiful. Key goal for the month of October. Is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Obstacle to overcome. Oops. King of Wands in reverse. The major accomplishment this month. Three of Pentacles. What to avoid. Seven of Cups. Really wanted to come out. What to embrace. Hold on. We have the High Priestess and the Moon in reverse. For what to embrace, we'll take 2. Where to find support. So what is supporting you, or who is supporting you? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And advice and encouragement. Wanted to come this one. Is the Devil in reverse, though. Okay, so Gemini, your current self is coming up as the Six of Wands in reverse. So you may be feeling as though you're not necessarily getting the recognition or the success that you were hoping for. Maybe coming into this month, you may be feeling a little bit like things just haven't been working out for you the way that you had expected them to, whether this is to do with finances or money. Or sorry, finances or love, because I do see Cups and Pentacles here. So I think this is to do with both. And I think that they're tied together for you guys. So let's find out actually can we get clarifiers on the Six of Wands for Gemini's current self? The Tower. So yeah, I feel as though this Tower moment happened in the past, and you may have been in alignment for a while, and then this Tower moment sort of came in and shook things up in a new way, and now you kind of have to not start from scratch, but it's almost like you're not feeling as victorious as you once did in any matter, but specifically to do with love and money. I do feel as though this Tower moment happened for a reason, and that it came into your life to get you to where you needed to be, or to put you on the path that you needed to be on, which will lead to victory. Because the Six of Wands is a successful energy. Despite the fact that it's coming up in reverse, it's still, the energy is there in your current self. It's just going to be about turning it around. Okay, so Two of Cups in the current theme this month is beautiful. This is a romantic partnership, possibly, because the Pentacles are all here too, this could be a work partnership as well, but the Cups are very emotional. So this is you sharing an emotional connection with somebody, whether in love or in business. And I do feel as though this is divinely guided, because I just was guided to look up at the time, and it's 6:44, and 44 is the number of the angels. And when I was meditating, I did feel their presence, and they touched my arm. And I can always tell that it's angels, because whenever they're around, I feel this overwhelming love and compassion, and it makes me feel fantastic. I wish I could feel like that all the time, but it takes work to get to that point, to be constantly just there, like they are. So I'm gonna leave that. We might come back and clarify that one, but I want to see what the rest of this reading plays out as. So the key goal this month for you guys is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the key goal could be you're either waiting, your goal is to receive an offer and you're waiting on it, or this is saying, maybe save some money, do some research into how you can invest your money. But there's definitely going to be abundance coming in. So I almost feel as though the key goal for you this month is it's to do with making an offer and receiving an offer. Somebody's thinking about making an offer, and somebody's thinking about receiving an offer. And or this energy is the same person. It's hard to tell what I'm picking up on. I'm feeling like, and it's funny because Pentacles are in the physical realm, and I like to interpret them a lot as money, physical money, but I'm feeling that this is actually love. I'm feeling like someone's waiting on communication about a relationship being moved forward. And the key goal this month is to remain patient with that, because it's not always going to happen when you expect it to. Let's get some clarifiers on that bad boy. Page of Pentacles. Can we get clarifiers on the key goal this month for Gemini? Yeah, so Knight of Swords, communication. So this is waiting on this love to come in. This Two of Cups energy is the overall theme of the entire month. So it's almost like you may be impatient in waiting for this communication to come in, because the Knight of Swords is, he can rush things, he can be impatient, but it's about communication. I feel like because of this impatience, you might rush out and say something that you didn't necessarily think through. So I think the goal here, the key goal this month, is to find your patience and communicate from a place of stability and balance. So make sure that you're not rushing into anything, jumping the gun or jumping to conclusions, because this can push things back on the timeline, you know what I'm saying? But if anything, yeah, because I think this is the Page of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus or an earth sign of some kind. This could be, I don't know why Taurus just wanted to jump out there, but this could be a Capricorn or a Virgo, and this is you guys, the Knight of Swords, the air sign, Gemini, or another air sign. But I feel like this is you guys wanting to rush in and communicate because you're not getting this communication where you expected it to be at. But I think it's going to be best to hold back a little bit, because the communication is going to come in. And or if you're the one who's going to communicate, then make sure you're doing it in a balanced way. Just don't do it on impulse is what I'm feeling. Okay, moving on, before we get stuck on that one forever. The obstacle to overcome this month is the King of Wands in reverse. So the King of Wands is very passionate, very focused. He's this fiery energy. I think the obstacle to overcome could be your own lack of passion or your own lack of self-confidence when it comes to an issue, because both of the Wands cards that we have are in reverse as well. So it's almost saying like you may be doubting your own ability to manifest this month, but I feel like that's actually not the truth. That's just a perception that you're having at the moment. I'm also getting for another group of people that this is you getting over a fire sign male, specifically Aries, but it could be Sagittarius or Leo as well. This could be the obstacle that you're trying to overcome right now, is a past relationship with a fire sign that left you in some way with this Three of Swords energy. I mean, we don't have the Three of Swords here, but you know what I'm saying. That it was some kind of a heartbreak, and it has been difficult to get over. I resonate with that, and I'm a Gemini rising, so that may be for some as well. So let's see, let's get clarifiers on the King of Wands in reverse for the obstacle. Whoa. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this was a relationship that didn't work out, and this is the obstacle to overcome right now, because you really do need to heal from that before you can reach out and start this new relationship with somebody else. And that may be why you're not feeling, this may be taking longer than you thought to rebuild a new foundation after this Tower moment took place. And that's why you may be feeling like this victory is being postponed right now. But there is love coming. There is abundance abounds, is what they kept saying. So you're being assisted to heal from this and move forward. So let's see what else we have. The major accomplishment this month is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is about focusing on your work. This is about getting recognized for your good work, creating something and being proud of it and sharing that with the world. So your major accomplishment right now is you either building yourself back up or physically working towards some goal, creating something in your life that you're proud of and that you're passionate about and that you're good at. That's your major accomplishment, is that yes, you've been through some kind of a heartbreak, and yes, you've been through this tower moment, and you're feeling like that's really shaken your victory. But you know what? You don't realize right now, or you may not realize right now, is that your constant work that you've thrown yourself into is going to pay off. This is going to get noticed. You're going to get noticed, and there's going to be assistance coming in from people who want to work with you, is what I'm feeling. They're going to see the good work that you're doing, and they're going to come out of the woodwork and want to partner with you, want to help you, want to support you, or invest in you in some way. So this is the major accomplishment that it's important not to overlook right now, because you may not be seeing it yet, but you will if you haven't already, so you will. What to avoid this month is the Seven of Cups. So this is about not getting confused or overwhelmed with the options. So like I was saying, you may have people coming in looking at your work or looking at you as an individual and liking what they see. You may have multiple offers coming in. You may have multiple people who are interested in you, either for business or for relationship purposes. You know, people are, I just keep hearing coming out of the woodwork. Like people are coming out left, right, and center. It's like musical chairs, and everyone's trying to get a seat. And they're all your seats. So I feel like you're not realizing this, or you're not seeing this, so that you might get confused when this starts to all sort of come at you at the same time. So there is going to be choice. There's going to be choices that you can make. There's going to be options. There's going to be good options. So I'm going to keep going here. What to embrace? What to embrace? We got the High Priestess and the Moon in reverse. So I'm hearing what to embrace is your inner wisdom. It may also be about interpreting your subconscious mind, embracing your subconscious mind, and using that as a tool to understand what's going on around you. So this is going to be you embracing, digging deep within yourself, asking yourself the important questions. What am I here to do? How can I do that? And what is holding me back? It's going to be about delving into the things that you've not wanted to look at and hoped would go away, so that by bringing them up to the light, you're able to heal them. And when you heal, you are way more attractive. And I don't mean that physically, I mean energetically. You attract abundance when you are healed. If you've got blocks, it's literally blocks to everything in your life. It's a block to love, it's a block to abundance, it's a block to everything. So it's important to heal, because you release that energy when you heal. And then you can tap into your subconscious mind and your intuition and your wisdom and your abilities, your powers. You have these powers within you, but if you're holding on to past grief or past fear, anything like that, it's blocking up your system. That's why it's so important to do regular chakra clearing as well. You can do this on your own, or you can go to a certified Reiki master and get a clearing, which is what I do. But it's important to do it regularly, because it's almost like this stuff can build up, you know, after all the stuff that you go through, the heartbreak, the separation, you know, miscommunication, tower moments, getting busy with work and having all these, if you're feeling confused by all of this that's going on, it's because of what you've been through in the past. It's all built up and it needs to be released. And then once it's released, transmuted and healed, you're able to move forward very clear on what you want. Then you're no longer in this Seven of Cups energy because you just know intuitively what you want. I remember, sorry, I'm going a little off topic here, but I remember before I cleared my solar plexus chakra, I used to be so indecisive. I couldn't make the simplest decision. I would stand in the aisle at Shoppers Drug Mart and stare at 2 different shampoos for like 20 minutes because I just could not decide. Something so insignificant was just the symptom of my solar plexus being imbalanced. And it was actually because of an ex who was draining me through my solar plexus because I hadn't cut that cord yet. And so it was literally throwing it all off, and I was outputting energy instead of taking it in. So basically, long story short, once I got into Reiki and I balanced out my chakras, and the solar plexus was one that I had to continue working on because it was one that I had issues with for my whole life. But once I started to get it more consistently in a balanced state, I found that I was way more decisive. I knew what I wanted, and I didn't even have to really think about it. It wasn't like a mental process anymore. It was just, I know what I want. It was like a snap decision in the moment, yes, but it was very intuitive, and it never steered me wrong. And so anytime that I start to get a little indecisive or I start to second guess myself, I know that I have to do some solar plexus work. So if you don't know about your chakras, I highly recommend you guys Googling it because there's so much information out there, and there's affirmations and practices that you can do on your own in your home, by yourself, and it'll really, really benefit you in your entire life. So I recommend that. Please do that. Where to find support. So where to find support is the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is you finding support from people around you or within yourself, somebody who's strong, stable, secure, very focused on physical safety, physical abundance. I'm also getting, it's time for you to save money. Where to find support. That's going to support you as you being focused on saving money. It's going to help, when you feel more secure physically. It's a two-way street. When you feel more secure physically, you feel more secure spiritually. When you feel more secure spiritually, you feel more secure physically. So it goes both ways. I do want to get a clarifier for the King of Pentacles, like why is he in reverse? Sometimes, even if they come up in reverse, if I don't feel the energy is supposed to be that way, I'll tell you, because I feel like he's not actually. Yeah, Nine of Cups is clarifying that. So where to find support is feeling stable and secure within yourself, feeling like you've got your wishes being fulfilled and that things are working out for you, and that knowing that you have this support and that you can not only receive support from others, but also share and give to others, because when you give, you open yourself up to receive, and vice versa. So I do feel like where to find support is going to be your own fulfillment, putting yourself into your work, and moving forward. Moving forward. Okay, so advice and encouragement is the Devil. I'm definitely going to get clarifiers on this, but I feel as though the advice and encouragement for you guys this month is to break free from old cycles or old patterns, ways of doing things that aren't serving you anymore. So this could be switching up your diet. This could be changing the way that you move in your physical life. Like either getting more active or changing how you go about things with people. Also, not becoming trapped. There's a spider crawling down my wall right now, and I live in a basement, so I'm used to that. They're just little friends, But the spider spins webs, and the webs can trap you. And this is that devil energy. It traps you. It immobilizes you. And so it's important. The advice and encouragement from Spirit is to free yourself from these attachments or from these traps. And you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll know how this resonates with you. But I want to get more clarifiers on that. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I just, like, the cards just exploded everywhere. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm going to reshuffle that because they just kind of went everywhere. What is the advice and encouragement, clarification on this Devil card here? So we have the Chariot in reverse, but I'm feeling like it's more upright. Sorry, I should shuffle over here. Advice and encouragement. The Sun. So I do feel like these two are supposed to be like that. So these are 3 major arcana. The Devil being about releasing yourself from these attachments that aren't serving you, cutting the cords like I was talking about. Healing from the past, and integrating the dark side and the light side of yourself so that you can move forward, so that you can take the reins and really move into this new month feeling free and open and happy and joyful and abundant. That's what the Sun is to me. The Sun is childlike and innocent, playful, fun. It's also about healing. So it's healing these past negative attachments. And these two are very positive cards coming out to clarify as advice and encouragement. So you're being very much supported. You have all this healing energy here for you this month. There's a lot of love as well. And you're going to have some options. Gemini, you're going to have options coming in. So definitely keep an open mind and an open heart when it comes to this, because if you close your heart off, it's harder to make decisions, it's harder to see things clearly, and it's harder to communicate. Because when you communicate from a closed heart, it's very much ego-driven, which is that Devil energy. It's very much ego-driven. So this can be that Knight of Swords rushing in and saying things that could be hurtful, or saying things in a way that could be misinterpreted, you know, miscommunication, that kind of thing. So it's going to be more about focusing on healing this month. This is going to be a major healing month. Oh, and I want to mention too that Venus is going retrograde from the 1st, I believe, until early next month. Don't quote me on that. I have it written down in my phone, but it's not near me. So that's going to be a whole reassessment of the way that we act in love and the way that we accept love as well. So major healing, major changes happening. Don't worry about this Tower moment. You're getting out of that, or you're coming out of that. You already have. So there's going to be lots of love coming in for you guys. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share it if it resonated with you as well. And thank you to all my new subscribers. And like, what else can I say? I love you guys. We'll see you next month for your readings. Bye.